What's up, guys? My name is Jordan Mohinsky, and today my type of speech I'll be doing is an informative speech. The topic that I chose to work on today, to do my speech on, was actually digital media and the degree and career of being a sports broadcaster and pursuing the digital media degree with a performance base, actually, because that is my degree that I'm working on right now. General purpose that I was hoping to achieve with this speech would be to inform my audience about what it's like to be a sports broadcaster. And a little bit more specifically, but not so much, still more on the general side, more as a sports broadcaster, not always needing to be first on certain news, but always wanting to be right, always needing to be right. You want to be right before you want to be first. My specific purpose, what I really wanted to nail down on a more narrow path, was I wanted to inform my audience about how crucial it is to be a unique sports broadcaster. You can have all the rules and regulations down pat, but at the end of the day, if you aren't unique and different, then you won't be making as big of an impact. Personally, how I relate to this would be through the Bo Show I talked about on my first discussion board. This is a show that I do, again, and kind of toss out a free ad for you guys, but it's basically a podcast and a YouTube channel that I have where we interview professional NHL hockey players and different professional athletes, but we have fun with them. It's a unique podcast, unique show where we ask them about their personal lives. You know, maybe about the funny memory that they had or funny stories, you know, stuff that fans haven't heard before that they can be introduced to for the first time. So this is my career. This is what I want to do with this. But the same concept goes for many other positions. Be unique in what you do, and you're going to have a lot bigger of an impact. When it comes to my thesis, really every one of us is made unique in the eyes of God. He doesn't ask us to be someone different or to try and do things on our own, but actually all we need to do is be our unique selves, be ourselves, because each of us are made unique in the image of God. Don't try to conform to anyone or anything, but instead own who you are, and God will provide and honor you in that. So again, like I mentioned, this is specifically for, this speech is for digital media students in the faculty and students more specifically on the performance side of things who are going to be in front of the camera doing sports broadcasting. If you're someone with an outgoing and energetic personality, and you're okay with an average annual salary and want to impact lives for the kingdom of God by the way you live your life, then digital media and sports broadcasting is the career choice for you. Goodness gracious. But for all my classmates, be unique in whatever you do. Whether you are going to sports broadcasting, whether you want to be a nurse, whether you want to go into business, be an accountant, whatever it is, people are always watching you. So make sure that you stay unique to yourself. Something that our professors tell us all the time in the digital media department is, as a sports broadcaster, it's kind of hard to preach the gospel as you're on air live on TV. It's kind of tough to do. And some people may say, well, okay, well, then how do you do it? It's about how you live your life generally, off camera, around the media department, around other people within the faculty or within your career field. They're going to notice that, and they're going to see that you're genuine, that you're kind, that you're real, that the person on camera is the same person off camera. So be unique, be yourself, and that is how you can make the biggest impact for the kingdom of God.